Alright everyone, welcome. Here we are at the Little Red Rooster Studios. And I'm getting my iPad out. I got a few notes, got a couple of things that I'd like to talk about tonight. And it's just great being here. I'm on my way to being able to have a video presentation and a video presence on YouTube. I'm very interested in it. I have a friend of mine that has a site called Video Joe Knows, and he's just doing really well, and I enjoy listening to what he has to say about it, and am interested in getting my own site up and discussing my own things. So what I wanted to talk about tonight was some stuff about the band, about the music. And I wanted to talk about some of the band names that I've come up with over the course of time, because sometimes I write songs that frankly I think are a little bit more R&B, and so I have this name. I used to know this guy named Clifton Reynolds back in the 6th grade. He was kind of an interesting guy. And so I have one name that I've always wanted to use, Little Clifton and the Diplomats. What do you think of that? Little Clifton and the Diplomats. I think that's pretty good. Penrod Franklin is a name that I'd always wanted to go by, but my good friend Rick Schultz always calls me Pinhead, so I never really got away with that one. The Prisoners of Love, that's a name that I've just always loved. Sherry and Scott Ruskoff and I and Mark Doty, we sometimes play in the studio here and call ourselves the Prisoners of Love. Then of course there's the Yukon Daily, the band that I had in the 60s, and I still like that name, and I would probably want to release something in that style if I, did any like blues or anything that was kind of like that. Gino Gasolino and the Fumes. What do you think of that? Gino Gasolino and the Fumes. Pretty good. The Red Rockets. I'm not sure I like that. Road Rockets maybe, something like that. And I've always liked the name The Generators. That's a good one. So some of the things that I would like to do is get out there and get some new venues to play in. I really enjoy playing with John Seymour and Skip, and I believe Clark's going to stick with us. I hope he does anyway. And we'll just keep on going and building a new fan base and starting from scratch. So tonight, hopefully there's something that I can use. You got to start somewhere. This might as well be video number one, Little Red Rooster Television, Little Red Rooster TV, Little Red Rooster Studios, production studios, and here we are with our very first camera, which is really a Nikon Coolpix camera that's on the video mode. And you know what? This will work. And you know what? I'm going to post this video because you got to start somewhere, and this is my start. And I'm going to listen to Video Joe Knows, and he says you got to start somewhere, and every time you post a video, there you are, and this is mine. So welcome to my new show. Welcome to Video Gene. This is your first video. We're going to post it, and like I keep saying that because it's really happening. So with that, we are signing out tonight, and this is our first show, so show number one, and we'll bring you another one soon. We're going to probably do a number of these a week, and it would be a goal to be able to get at least one little show out every week. And some of the things that we're going to talk about are local bands. We're going to talk about the history of music and some of the old amplifiers, like this old box right here, AC50. It's got the original speakers. This amplifier, as a matter of fact, was the one that was at the Box Room Guitar Center in Sacramento. I think it was there from about 1965 on. The same thing, I have an old Vox Phantom bass, and it was there ever since I started working there in 1966, and it stayed all the way through to the end. And then before Dick Rossi moved to Reno, Nevada, he gave me the amplifier and the guitar and said I could use the Vox Room Guitar Center name. So sometimes when I'm talking about these amps and these guitars, I probably will intertwine the Vox Room Guitar Center name, post some pictures of Dick and some of the things we learned from there, and just talk about music, guitars, producing, recording, writing songs, getting gigs, and the whole enchilada. So this is Gene Thorpe signing out, Little Red Rooster TV. Thank you.